Good morning, all of you. My name is Roshni Vishwakarma, roll number 670. Today's my topic is the ECG. Information about the ECG. The heart has a specific system from generating rhythmic electrical impulses. These impulses cause rhythmic contraction of heart muscles and impulses is generated at SA node. The impulses passes through the heart and adjacent tissue spreading throughout the body. This electrical potential generated by the current can be recorded. Electrocardiograph is the process of producing electrocardiogram, a recording of the heart electrical activity through repeated cardiac cycle. The normal ECG consists of depolarization and repolarization wave. The normal ECG has a 5 wave called as P, Q, R, S and T. The P, R and T are normally upward or positive waves and Q, S are downward or negative wave. They are two isoelectric periods shortest between P and Q and the longest between S and T. Characteristics of normal electrocardiogram. First P wave. It is due to the spread of depolarization in the auricle before contraction. It is a small wave with rounded top. It is a duration is 0.1 second. It is amplitude is about 0.1 to 0.3 MV. The cardiac impulses reaches the AV node at the summit of P wave. Significance. It is the guide to the arterial activity. Second, Q, R and S wave is also known as QRS complex. They wave are caused by potential generated when the ventricle depolarized before contraction. They are depolarization wave. The average duration of QRS complex is about 0.8 seconds. Q is a small negative downward wave, R is a prominent positive wave and S is a small negative wave. Significance. Q wave is caused by the activity of the interventricular septum and R represent the activity of right ventricle. S is the activity of left ventricle. Third, T wave. It is caused by the potential generated when the ventricle recorded from the state of depolarization. Its duration is about the 0.25 to 0.35 seconds. It is a repolarization wave of ventricle. Fourth, P and Q periods. It is measured from the beginning of P wave to the beginning of the QRS complex. The PR or PQ interval reflected the time the electrical impulses takes to travel from the SA node through the AV node and entering the ventricles. It is a isoelectric periods where the curve is flat. It represents the time taken from the impulses to travel over auricle to auricular ventricular node and along the conducting tissue to the muscles of the ventricles. Significance. The PR interval is a good estimated of AV node function. Fifth, QT interval. It is an interval between the beginning of Q wave and to the end of T wave. It is about the 0.35 seconds. Significant. It is indicate the contraction of the ventricles. Second, it decrease with increasing in the heart rate. 6. S and T interval. It is an interval between the end of S and end of T wave. It represents isoelectrical period. Clinical significance. First, the abnormality in ECG pattern can be corrected with the malfunctioning of the heart. Second, in arterial hypertrophy, P wave is a large and not set. Third, the atrial fibrillation, the P wave is absent. Fourth, abnormality of the T wave is sharp, directed, and duration may result in serious myocardial damage. It is associated with the cardiac hypoxia. Fifth, inversion of T wave is observed in ischemic heart diseases. Shortened QT interval is observed in the hypercalcemia. Some drugs, certain genetic abnormalities. The whole explanation of the ECG and the short diagram represent the ECG, normal heart ECG.